Hey everyone! Welcome back to Coins Dealer, where we uncover hidden treasures in the world of coins. Today, we're talking about the incredible 1960 Lincoln penny, a small coin that could be worth up to $1 million. That's right, a single penny could make you a millionaire. So, how do you know if you have this valuable gem hiding in your change jar? Stick around as we break it all down for you. Before we dive into what makes the 1960 penny so special, let's talk a bit about its history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1960, the penny had become an everyday staple, featuring Victor David Brenner's iconic design with Lincoln on the front and the wheat ears reversed. In 1960, the Denver Mint produced over 1.5 billion Lincoln pennies. While most of them are just ordinary coins, a few have become highly sought after due to unique errors and variations. The 1960 Lincoln penny comes in two variations, the small date and the large date. The difference lies in the size and positioning of the numbers in the date. Take a close look at the 6 and the 0 in the year. On a small date penny, the numbers appear compact, with the 0 being perfectly round. On a large date penny, the numbers are more elongated, and the 6 and 0 look bigger and bolder. But here's where it gets interesting. Some 1960 pennies have an extremely rare error where both date styles overlap, creating a fascinating small over large date variety. This is what collectors are after. Now, let's talk about how you can identify this valuable error. You'll need a magnifying glass or, better yet, a coin microscope to inspect your 1960 penny closely. Look for evidence of a double strike in the date, where the small date appears on top of the large date. This overlapping feature is what makes the coin so unique and so valuable. If you think you have a match, it's time to have your coin professionally graded and authenticated. Companies like PCGS or NGC are the go-to experts for determining a coin's authenticity and grade. You're probably wondering, why is this tiny error worth up to $1 million? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that stand out due to errors or unique features. For example, one 1960 small over large date penny in pristine condition, graded MS66 by PCGS, sold at auction for thousands of dollars. The value skyrockets if the coin is in mint state or has a unique toning or finish. Always inspect pennies from 1960. Especially those with a D mint mark. Invest in a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to spot errors. Understanding coin grading can help you evaluate its condition and potential value. Follow auctions and coin forums to see what's trending in the collector's market. And there you have it, folks. The 1960 Lincoln penny might just be the hidden fortune you didn't know you had. If you find one, get it checked out. It could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the next coin worth millions. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're excited to start your treasure hunt. 1971 Lincoln penny with no mint mark could be worth up to $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. This little coin might just change your life. Stick around to find out what makes this penny so valuable, how to identify it, and tips for selling it for the highest price. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, honoring one of America's greatest presidents. But the 1971 penny without a mint mark is part of a unique story. Why no mint mark? It's because it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally didn't include a mint mark on coins back then. In 1971, billions of pennies were minted, but only a handful of them ended up with characteristics that collectors go wild for. So, what makes this specific penny worth a fortune? Let's dive into the details. There are three main reasons why the 1971 no mint mark penny can be so valuable: its rarity, its condition, and its errors. Let's break it down. Some pennies were struck with rare die varieties or errors that make them incredibly sought after. Coins graded as MS67 or higher, mint state, by grading companies like PCGS or NGC are almost flawless and extremely valuable. Look for doubling, also known as a double die. This can appear on the date, lettering, or even Lincoln's profile. Coins with doubling are rare and can fetch sky-high prices. A record-breaking 1971 penny sold at auction for nearly $1 million because it ticked all these boxes. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if you're holding a treasure in your hands. Here's what to look for: check the date, the word Liberty, and In God We Trust. Look for a shiny, undamaged surface. If it looks perfect, it might be worth grading. Some rare pennies were accidentally struck on planchets meant for other coins, so consider weighing your penny with a precision scale. If you think you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service. It might cost a little upfront, but it could be worth thousands, or even millions, in return. Once you've confirmed your penny's value, it's time to sell it. Here are your best options. Top-tier auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins. Websites like eBay can connect you with collectors worldwide, but make sure to set a reserve price. These can be quick and convenient, but they might offer less than a collector would. So, there you have it. The 1971 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny could be hiding in your change jar, waiting to transform your life. Remember to check carefully, use the right tools, and consult experts to maximize your potential profit. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more coin hunting tips and stories about hidden treasures. Who knows? Your next penny might just be worth $1 million. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1972 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, some of these humble pennies are worth up to $1 million. So grab your spare change and let's find out if you're sitting on a fortune. First, let's talk about the 1972 penny itself. This coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959. While it might look like any other penny, what makes the 1972 version so special? What sets the 1972 penny apart is a unique error that occurred during the minting process, specifically, a doubled die obverse. This error creates a doubling effect on the front of the coin, making it a highly sought-after treasure for collectors. Slow zoom on the words, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1972, showing clear doubling on a genuine doubled die example. There are multiple varieties of the 1972 double die penny, but the most valuable one is the Type 1, where the doubling is very prominent and easy to spot without magnification. These errors occurred when the die was misaligned during the striking process, leading to a second impression on the coin. So, how much can one of these pennies fetch? A standard 1972 penny without errors is worth just 1 cent, but a double die penny? It can go for thousands of dollars in circulated condition and up to $1 million if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition with a high grade from certification agencies like PCGS or NGC. Auction clips or images of 1972 double die pennies selling for high prices, with text like sold for $50,000 and graded MS-67 sold for $1 million. Now, here's the fun part. How can you tell if your 1972 penny is one of these valuable treasures? Let me show you what to look for. Check the date. Look closely at the 1972. You're searching for clear doubling in the numbers. Inspect Liberty and In God We Trust. These areas often show the most prominent doubling. Use a magnifying glass. While some doubling is visible to the naked eye, a magnifier will help confirm the details. If you spot any of these features, you might have a winner. Found something interesting? Don't cash it in just yet. Here's how to make sure you maximize its value. Get it authenticated. Send your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll grade and verify its authenticity. Do some research. Check recent auction prices for coins with similar grades and errors. Sell at the right place. Rare coin auctions or online platforms like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections are the best places to sell high-value coins. But how did this error happen in the first place? During the minting process, the die used to strike the coin was accidentally impressed twice at slightly different angles. This type of mistake was more common in older minting processes, making coins like the 1972 double-die penny highly collectible today. So, the next time you're going through your pocket change, take a close look at those pennies. You never know, you might just discover a 1972 double-die Lincoln penny worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the 1973 Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this unassuming coin could be worth up to $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny. The 1973 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. Over 3.5 billion of these pennies were struck that year, making it seem common at first glance. But here's the twist, it's not about how many were minted, it's about what makes certain ones special. Let's break it down. The value of this penny comes from several key factors: rarity, condition, and unique errors. Let's start with rarity. While billions of these coins were made, only a few survive in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. Such coins can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. But here's where it gets exciting: error coins. Some 1973 pennies were struck with mistakes like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors make the coin highly collectible and increase its value significantly. Look closely for doubling on the lettering, date, or Lincoln's profile. Even small imperfections can make a huge difference in value. To determine if your 1973 penny is worth big bucks, here's what to check. The D should be crisp and well-defined. No scratches, discoloration, or wear marks. Use a magnifying glass to spot unique errors. Send your penny to a professional grading service for an official certification. Grading is key to unlocking its true value. In recent years, top-quality 1973 pennies have sold for thousands of dollars. For example, one in MS67 condition fetched over $5,000. Rare error coins have sold for even more. Experts predict that if a 1973 penny in perfect condition with a significant error is discovered, it could sell for up to $1 million. If you think you have a valuable 1973 penny, here's what to do: avoid touching it with your fingers, use gloves, store it in a coin holder or airtight container. Keep it away from moisture or extreme temperatures. Remember, every scratch or blemish can lower its value. So, the next time you're sorting through your loose change, keep an eye out for that 1973 Lincoln penny. It might just change your life. Do you have a rare penny story or want to know more about valuable coins? Drop a comment below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more treasure hunting tips. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the mystery behind the 1977 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Could yours be the rare find worth a fortune? Let's find out. The 1977 Lincoln penny is an iconic piece of U.S. currency. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, these pennies don't carry a mint mark, making them distinct from their Denver and San Francisco counterparts. It's made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, with a total weight of about 3.11 grams. But what makes this penny so special? Let's dive into its hidden secrets. What sets a coin apart from the millions minted in a single year? Errors. Coin errors can skyrocket the value of an otherwise ordinary penny. For the 1977 no-mint mark penny, here's what collectors look for. Look closely at the date, or inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust. If the lettering appears doubled, you might have hit the jackpot. These are raised imperfections caused by a damaged die during minting. A 1977 penny graded MS67 or higher is extremely rare and highly sought after. Even small details like luster, strike quality, and surface preservation can dramatically impact the value of your penny. In 2021, a pristine 1977 Lincoln penny in MS67 condition sold for nearly $10,000 at auction. Imagine if yours is the next record-breaking find. Coins with rare errors or exceptionally high grades can fetch prices beyond expectations, potentially climbing into 6- or even 7-figure territory. So, how do you know if your penny is worth big bucks? Let's talk about grading and valuation. Grading is the key to determining a coin's value. A professional grading service like PCGS or NGC evaluates coins on a scale from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins with errors and high grades are even more desirable. If you think your 1977 penny is special, consider sending it to a grading service for authentication. It's an investment that could pay off big time. Inspecting the coin under a magnifying glass for doubling or other errors. Checking the coin's condition. Look for scratches, wear, and overall luster. Comparing it to high-grade examples online or in coin guides. And remember, even a seemingly ordinary penny could hide extraordinary value. Finding a valuable coin takes patience, persistence, and a keen eye. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the thrill of discovery is unmatched. Who knows? That 1977 penny in your change jar might just be your golden ticket. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Have a coin you think is valuable? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We're diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatic enthusiasts around the world, the 1987 D. Lincoln penny. This coin, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, has been making waves in the market, with some specimens valued at millions of dollars. Stay tuned to learn everything you need to know about this fascinating coin and why it holds such incredible value. First, let's start with some background on the 1987 D. Lincoln penny. Minted at the Denver Mint, this penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. The obverse of the coin features the bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Over 6 billion 1987 D. Lincoln pennies were struck, making it a common coin for its time. However, it's the rare errors and unique characteristics of specific coins that have catapulted their value into the stratosphere. So, what makes the 1987 D. Lincoln penny so valuable? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and errors. Coins graded as mint state 68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. A high-grade coin means it has no significant scratches, wear, or imperfections, making it almost flawless. Such coins are sought after by top-tier collectors, and their value skyrockets during auctions. Some of these coins have fetched prices well into the millions of dollars because of their pristine condition. Another factor that contributes to the value of the 1987 D. Lincoln penny is mint errors. These errors occur during the production process and make the coin unique. Some known errors for this year include double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchet. If you happen to find a 1987 D. Lincoln penny with one of these errors, it could be worth a fortune. Always check your coins carefully under magnification, as even the slightest anomaly could mean big money. Let's talk about the current market value of this coin. For a regular 1987 D. Lincoln penny in circulated condition, its value is typically just 1 cent. However, uncirculated coins with no signs of wear can be worth between $1 and $10 depending on their condition. But the real magic happens when we look at those rare high-grade specimens. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher have been sold at auctions for prices ranging from thousands to millions of dollars. In fact, the record price for a 1987 D. Lincoln penny is a jaw-dropping figure that few could have imagined for a coin of this type. You might be wondering how to determine if you have a valuable 1987 D. Lincoln penny. The first step is to check the condition. Look for a shiny surface, no visible scratches, and a sharp strike. Next, inspect for any errors or abnormalities. If you believe you have a high-grade or error coin, consider having it professionally graded. Grading services can authenticate your coin and provide an official grade, which is essential for selling it at auctions or to serious collectors. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why would anyone pay millions of dollars for a penny? It all comes down to supply and demand. Rare coins attract competitive bidders at auctions, especially if they're part of a popular series like the Lincoln Memorial pennies. Wealthy collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the finest examples of these coins to complete their collections. Additionally, the history and artistry of the Lincoln penny add to its allure, making it a timeless treasure in the world of numismatics. So, the next time you come across a 1987 Lincoln penny, don't overlook it. Check its condition, inspect for errors, and consider its potential value. You might be holding a small fortune in your hands without even realizing it. And even if your coin isn't worth millions, collecting coins is a fun and rewarding hobby that connects us to history in a tangible way. We're diving into an incredible story about the 1991 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny with no mint mark. If you've ever wondered if a single penny could be worth millions, then this video is for you. Stay tuned as we uncover what makes this coin so special, its current market value, and how you could have a fortune hiding right in your coin jar. Let's start with the basics. The 1991 Lincoln penny is part of the famous Lincoln cent series that has been in production since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features a timeless image of Abraham Lincoln. On the reverse side, you'll see the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced to the penny in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. But what sets the 1991 penny with no mint mark apart from the rest? Here's a quick breakdown. The 1991 penny is made of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating, giving it that familiar shiny appearance. Coins without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While billions of these coins were produced for circulation, a few have caught the attention of collectors for their extraordinary value. Now, let's talk about what makes some of these pennies worth millions. Errors and rare variations are key factors. While the majority of 1991 pennies are common, a small number exhibit unique characteristics that dramatically increase their value. These could include doubled dies, off-center strikes, or even misaligned designs. A 1991 penny with a doubled die on the obverse, for instance, can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. And if the coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, its value skyrockets even further. Collectors and numismatists are willing to pay a premium for coins that stand out from the rest. Condition plays a huge role in determining a coin's worth. Grading agencies like the Professional Coin Grading Service and the Numismatic Guarantee Company assess coins based on their condition, from poor all the way to mint state. A 1991 penny graded MS67 or higher, meaning it's in nearly flawless condition, could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars or more. Some of these coins have even reached over $1 million at auctions due to their rarity and demand. For example, a stunning 1991 Lincoln penny with no mint mark recently made headlines when it sold for a record-breaking amount. Its pristine condition and rare features drew competitive bids from collectors around the world. So, how can you determine if your 1991 penny is valuable? Here are a few tips. First, inspect the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for any unusual details like doubling on the date or the inscriptions. Check the overall condition. If the coin appears almost untouched, it's worth getting it graded by a professional service. Finally, research recent auction results to see what similar coins are selling for. The 1991 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how ordinary coins can hold extraordinary value. Whether it's an error, a high-grade example, or just the allure of a unique find, this penny proves that treasures can be found in unexpected places. We're diving into an extraordinary coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1992 Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin might be worth a fortune, but what makes it so special? Stick around as we uncover its secrets and reveal why some of these pennies have sold for millions of dollars in the current market. The 1992 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, represented by the D mint mark located just below the date on the coin. Over 4.6 billion of these pennies were produced in 1992, making it a common coin at first glance. However, a rare variety of this penny, known as the close AM, is the reason collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Let's first understand what close AM means. If you look closely at the reverse of the penny, the letters A and M in the word America are usually spaced apart on most coins from that year. However, On the close AM variety, these letters are almost touching or very close to each other. This tiny detail, often overlooked, is the key to identifying the valuable version of the coin. Now, you might be wondering why this error occurred. It's believed that the close AM reverse was meant for proof coins minted in San Francisco, but somehow, a few of these dies were used to produce regular circulation coins at the Denver Mint. This error has made the 1992 D close AM Lincoln penny one of the most sought-after coins in modern U.S. coinage. So, how much is it worth? The value of a 1992 D close AM Lincoln penny depends on its condition and grade. Coins in circulated condition might fetch a few $1,000s, but uncirculated examples in higher grades have sold for jaw-dropping prices at auction. For instance, in 2017, a stunning example graded MS-64 by PCGS sold for over $25,000. Even more recently, a similar coin in top condition broke records, fetching over $50,000. However, the ultimate prize is finding one in pristine condition. Coins graded MS-67 or higher, with no visible flaws and a brilliant shine, are considered the holy grail. Experts estimate that such a coin could sell for upwards of $1 million if presented at the right auction with the right audience of collectors. To determine if your 1992 D Lincoln penny is a close AM variety, you'll need a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. Examine the reverse side of the coin carefully and check the spacing between the letters A and M in America. If they appear very close together, you might have struck gold, figuratively speaking, of course. Condition is also critical when determining value. Coins with less wear and tear, sharper details, and minimal scratches are graded higher and are worth significantly more. If you think you have a close AM penny, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and condition. Beyond the financial value, the story of the 1992 D close AM penny adds to its allure. It serves as a reminder that even in a mass-production environment, human error can create something extraordinary. It also emphasizes the importance of paying attention to the small details in life. And in coins.so, the next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look at those pennies. You never know when you might stumble upon a fortune hidden in plain sight. The 1992 D close AM Lincoln penny is proof that sometimes, the smallest treasures can hold the greatest value. We are diving into the world of rare pennies, focusing on the 2016 D Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might think that this coin is just another modern cent, but wait, there's more than meets the eye. We'll explore its significance, rarity, and what makes it a potential goldmine in the coin market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this video will provide you with the information you need about this remarkable coin and its potential worth on the market. The 2016 D Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is part of the United States Mint's ongoing effort to honor Abraham Lincoln. The coin features a striking image of the 16th President of the United States on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. His portrait has become iconic, with the design first appearing on the penny in 1909 and remaining largely unchanged since. The reverse of the 2016 D penny features the familiar Union shield, symbolizing Lincoln's preservation of the United States during the Civil War. The shield was introduced in 2010 as part of the ongoing design series to celebrate the country's heritage. But what makes the 2016 D version so special? What is the story behind its potential market value? Let's take a deeper look. The D Mint mark on this coin indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint, which is known for producing a significant portion of the nation's coinage. In 2016, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, with a large number bearing the D Mint mark. While this may seem like just another typical year for the coin, there are certain qualities and circumstances that have contributed to the growing interest in the 2016 D penny. In general, most 2016 D pennies are not particularly rare. Millions of these coins were minted and are available in circulation. However, the real value comes from finding examples in exceptional condition. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and clean surfaces tend to attract more attention from collectors. A 2016 D penny in mint state, especially those with a high grade, can command a premium price. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition, whether through being uncirculated or in specially protected packaging, are often the ones that draw the most interest in the marketplace. The highest quality examples, graded by professional organizations like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are typically valued higher than average circulated coins. Where the 2016 D-penny can get really exciting is when we factor in the possibility of minting errors or special varieties. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare coin varieties, such as double dies, misprints, or unusual die markers. While the 2016 D-penny does not have as many famous errors as some other years, there are still opportunities for enthusiasts to discover pennies with slight variations that could drive up the value. For instance, some 2016 D-pennies have been discovered with slight doubling in the letters of Liberty or In God We Trust, creating an interesting error variety. Though these are relatively rare, they can be worth much more than a standard uncirculated penny. As we discuss the current market value of the 2016 D-penny, it's essential to note that while most of these coins are worth only 1 cent in their circulated form, there are cases where high quality or rare examples have commanded higher prices. These are generally worth around 10 to 20 cents, though some may fetch up to 50 cents depending on their condition. Pennies that are graded MS-65 or higher could potentially sell for a few dollars, ranging anywhere from $5 to $15 in the right market. If you're lucky enough to find a 2016 D-penny with an error, such as a double die or other significant variation, it could be worth significantly more. These coins could be valued anywhere from $50 to $500, or more depending on the rarity of the error and the demand from collectors. While the 2016 D. Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is not currently worth millions of dollars in most cases, there's always a chance for a rare coin to be discovered that defies the odds. Some collectors have stumbled upon pennies with exceptional characteristics, such as uncirculated, error-free varieties, which have dramatically increased in value. The truth is, a 2016 D-penny could potentially reach millions of dollars under certain circumstances. The world of coin collecting is unpredictable, and sometimes a coin can soar in value if it possesses a unique feature, is graded highly, and attracts the attention of passionate collectors or investors. Why you should keep an eye on your pennies. While the chances of finding a 2016 D-penny worth millions are slim, it's still important to examine your collection and keep an eye out for high-quality examples. Coin values can fluctuate, and sometimes coins that seem insignificant today can grow in worth over time. As we've seen with past rare pennies, what seems like a simple coin today could one day become a sought-after treasure. Before we wrap up, remember that the value of coins can vary depending on a variety of factors. The rarity, condition, and any potential errors or unique characteristics play a huge role in determining market value. Conclusion. So, what do you think about the 2016 D. Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny? While it may not be worth millions right now, there's always potential for rarer, high quality, or error examples to emerge as valuable collectibles in the future. If you're a coin enthusiast or someone just getting started in the world of numismatics, it's worth taking the time to inspect your pennies and stay informed about market trends. You never know when you might find a hidden gem.